Morning, beautiful. Do you still love me?
More than ever. Leave it.
Sandy's coming home. Leave the talking to me. Hello, darling.
Hi. Hello, Hannah. Good to see you again, Sandy.
Anna was just dropping off some papers for a meeting.
I was doing some work on them last night. I forgot Rob needed them firstly.
Very kind of you to go out your way. If you could just help me with Ellie.
Of course. Hello, my angel.
Oh, well, I'd better be getting to the office. I'll nick your taxi if you don't mind, Sandy.
Help yourself.
See you later. Right, let's get you two inside, shall we?
Yeah, like I said before, any further problems, just come back. I'd be more than happy to help.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, sorry, I would have made a couple more if I'd realised.
Oh, don't worry, I've had my caffeine fix this morning.
Daniel,
Yes, Cherry.
did you want a brew?
No, thank you.
Lunch today, Daniel. We can discuss how you're coping.
Sounds good.
Mr. Sheridan.
Well, I'd best get a wiggle on too.
Don't you mean wriggle?
No, I'm a wiggler, not a wriggler. Oh, sorry.
Not a problem, my dear. Pleasure, in fact. Damn fine filly, that one. What do you say, Daniel?
Well, I can't say I've noticed, Hester.
Right, that's me.
Where's your meeting? The one Hannah brought the paperwork over for.
Oh, it's in town.
Any chance you'll be back for lunch?
I doubt it. Why, there's nothing wrong, is there?
Oh, no.
Why'd you come back early? Was your mum doing your head in?
Yeah, something like that.
Bye, love. Bye, Ellie.
Bye.
Hey, Cass, it's Hannah. Yeah, I'm not going to come into work today. No, I'm not feeling so good. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Wow, that's perked up. How about you?
I'm a bit better.
I bet it was nice to see your boss yesterday.
Did Julia say something about me?
Just that she was really pleased to see you making such progress.
Am I really?
Of course you are. Henry said your therapy went really well.
Right.
Look, do you fancy a walk to the day room? It's nearly lunchtime anyway.
Okay.
And then Henry wants to see you just to chat about your medication.
Right.
Look, don't look so nervous. It's all part of going back to normal.
Will I
Will you what?
ever be normal?
I'm sure you will. You just need some help. That's why you're here.
Come in.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, it's great to see you. How's Charlie doing?
Oh, he's loving being a dad. The kids are just gorgeous. Oh, Daniel, he told me about Izzy. I'm so sorry about the way things are.
Ah, it's fine. I'm working on getting more access. Anyway, how's life treating you?
Pretty good. I'm still working in PR. I started a new company about a year ago.
Wow, so things are wonderful. What can I do for you?
This is the bit I've been dreading ever since I found out Dr. Bell wasn't available.
That's all right. I'm a doctor too.
Yeah, he's known me since I was 6, so this is a bit weird. I need the morning off to pill.
Okay.
You know how it is. I just had a few too many cocktails, forgot to take my pill.
Yeah, I see here that Dr. Bell prescribed you that a month ago too. I mean, if you want to discuss changing your method of contraception with her...
Is that doctor speak for do you have a boyfriend? Because the answer's yes. I am seeing someone. In fact, I'm in love.
That's wonderful. But you do look a little run down.
Oh, I'm always a bit tired. It's par for the course in my line of work.
I'm still going to do a full blood count. So I want to check that your thyroid, renal and liver function are okay. Rule out anemia.
Daniel, I'm just a bit under the weather.
I would never forgive myself if I missed something.
Okay, if it will make you happy.
Take a seat, Mrs. McNabb.
Thanks.
Karen, there's Archie for you. I need some blood taken.
Sorry, he's at the campus surgery all morning. Cherry's had a cancellation, though.
What about Michelle?
How's schools?
Right.
I'm sure Cherry can cope.
Okay, I'll send my patient in. I'll see Mr. Forbes next.
There you go. You can call for the results in a couple of days.
Thanks.
Hold on.
It takes more than a blood test to faze me. Next time, put me in a circular room and ask me to sit in the corner.
Well, I didn't mean to imply that.
Oh, it's a good job Cherry's got a better sense of humour than you, Daniel.
How'd you make a blonde's eyes light up? Shine a torch in her ear.
Hannah, I'll see you up.
Why don't you just ask her out?
Who?
That nurse?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? Casanova like you?
Not anymore.
So we should have lunch sometime, catch up properly.
Yeah.
You're not free today, are you?
Sorry, prior engagement. With my disapproving landlady, if you must. See you.
Bye.
Hello again.
Sandy, hi.
Is everything okay? I thought you were on your way to work this morning.
Oh, yeah, just a checkup. You?
Oh, routine check for Ellie. You know how it is when you have kids. Don't mind me.
Oh, I've got to call someone back. I better do it outside. Bye then.
Bye.
Mrs. McNabb, Dr. Granger, see you now.
Is Miss Forrester here yet?
Oh, no, she's always late. How's your day going?
Oh, okay, I suppose.
Is something wrong?
It's just... I think I've got a secret admirer.
Ah, you've noticed.
What, you mean everyone knows?
Well, I think Lily's guessed.
Oh, I'm gonna have to put him off. I mean, he's a nice guy and everything, but he's old enough to be my dad.
Hang on a minute, who are you talking about?
Heston, of course.
Hello again.
Oh, hi, gorgeous.
Hello. Hannah Gilbert, old family friend. This is Lily Hassan, she's colleague and landlady.
Pleased to meet you.
You too. Would you like to join us?
Oh, no thanks. I'm waiting for my boyfriend.
Shall we find a table?
I'll call you about that lunch, right?
Attractive woman.
Yes, so. She's a surrogate sister, Lily. I never thought of her in that way.
You're coping then?
Just about. You know, I knew it'd be hard giving up women, but I didn't know it'd be this hard. There's temptation everywhere.
Leading work. I've seen the way you look at Cherry. Perhaps you should think of her as a surrogate sister too.
I can try.
And if that doesn't work, maybe you should divert that nervous energy into some other activity.
Yeah, I'm going to call a mate later on. That's a game of squash and a curry. It'll do me the world of good tonight.
Sounds like an excellent idea. So you'll be out most of the evening then?
Yeah, I just think so. I will be returning to my lonely bachelor bed later, though.
Shall we order?
Oh, hi, sexy.
Hannah, you never know who's watching.
Oh, for goodness sake. If you told Sandy when you were supposed to, this wouldn't even be an issue anymore.
And I will. I'm just waiting for the right moment. I'll tell her tonight. I promise. I love you, Hannah.
Well, if you buy me another, I might just forgive you.
Cherry, my dear, after a hard morning at the coalface, what's better than something strong and smoky?
Sorry?
Would you like a cup of my special Lapsang Souchong?
Oh, thanks, but I'm not really a tea drinker. Actually, I prefer coffee. So does my boyfriend. He's crazy about coffee, can't get enough of it. Sometimes I think he's going to end up looking like a coffee bean. Maybe that is why he is so energetic.
Maybe he should try decaf.
I'll tell him.
Well, come on. Spill it. Tell me about this boyfriend.
Oh, I don't have one, really. I just didn't want Heston thinking he was in with a chance.
You don't need to worry. He's got a thing going with Lily.
No. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's just that he reminded me of this doctor in my last practice, all sweaty hands and wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Ew.
I have a stack of paperwork to get through before afternoon surgery. You walking back?
No, I'm going to have a quick word with Hannah. I'll see you back there.
Okay.
Hello, this must be the boyfriend.
Danny boy, join us for a drink.
Okay, can I have a glass of mineral water, please? Sparkling.
A proper drink.
Water's fine, thank you.
Well, anyway, Daniel, meet Rob.
Pleased to meet you.
Hey, you too.
Same again, please.
I wish our Imogen was a bit more feminine.
Oh, I couldn't stick to being an emo. All those black clothes and depressing music.
John Shukabicky, to die for.
Have too many and you will.
Oh, come on.
Just thinking about my weight.
Skinny Minnie? You could eat the whole pack and not put on an ounce.
It's this over 40s cardiovascular screening clinic. It's got me thinking about my diet. Weight's one of the factors that can affect the tendency to get heart disease later.
Really? I thought it was just something you got, or you didn't.
No, there's loads of things that influence it. Blood pressure, cholesterol, smoking.
Right. Well, have you got something I could read about all this? Might be worth Rob having a look at it, you know.
I've got some leaflets. I'll dig one out for you.
And then the police appeared out of nowhere and arrested Daniel. And Daniel said, "Oh, my friend dared me." So they came round to ours and arrested Charlie too. Can you believe it?
I hasten to add that we got off with a caution. So how long have you two been together?
Few months.
6 months, 2 weeks. Not that I'm counting.
I've got to take this.
Okay, babe. Isn't he lovely?
Yeah, he's also married.
I would have thought you, of all people, would look beyond that.
What's that supposed to mean?
You've never been that scrupulous about women. I know for a fact you had an affair with Mrs. Cross from number 30.
Come on, Hannah, you're not helping yourself here.
Sorry. It's just I don't think you've got the right to question my morals.
Well, maybe you'll see more clearly without this.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I suggest you drive her home. And if you want to talk when you calm down a bit, then you know where I am, okay?
Ruth, are you okay?
My medication's wrong.
What makes you say that?
I took it nearly 2 hours ago and I don't feel any different. That can't be normal, can it?
It can take a while to kick in, but it doesn't mean the drug or the dosage is wrong. Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Julia came.
And after that? Do you remember seeing things, people? Have you seen them today? Or heard them sing?
No.
Maybe the medication's working better than you think.
Yeah, okay. Do you think Michelle might visit me soon?
I think you need to think about yourself and not Michelle.
That's what Henry said.
Well then.
Okay, see you around 7, Sam. Cheers, mate. Bye.
She's insisting I come home straight away. You'll be okay, won't you?
Yeah, I'll get a taxi. You get off. You need to tell her about us.
I will. I'll call you.
You're crazy. Give me the keys.
You know, this concern was charming at first. Now it's really getting up my nose.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to have you kill yourself or anyone else for that matter. Hi, yeah, can I have a cab for the Icon Bar, please? Thank you.
What's so important you dragged me from a business meeting?
I'm pregnant.
Why didn't you tell me you'd come off the pill?
Because I hadn't. It was an accident. You never know, maybe number 2 will be a boy.
You want to have it then?
Rob, how can you even ask?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. Are you sure it was an accident? When we got married, you went on and on about your age and how worried you were you'd left it too late to have kids. Now you can't seem to stop.
I know it'll take a bit of getting used to.
Do I get a say in any part of this relationship? You talked me into getting married, having Ellie, moving in.
You proposed to me! You make it sound like I trapped you!
Look, We already have Ellie, and though I love her dearly, I just don't know if we want another child. I don't even know if we can afford one.
Where are you going?
I can't breathe in here.
So I'll see you in a couple of weeks, Mrs. Fitzgerald.
Oh, Cherry, have you got a minute?
Yeah, of course.
I've been looking through the bump on heart disease. Are these figures right? That 1 in 3 people die of it?
Afraid so.
Then any one of us could have it?
Not necessarily. They reckon that 60% can be prevented through diet and lifestyle changes.
You had me going then.
Of course, there is another 50,000 a year that don't show any warning signs. They just drop down, dead. Anyway, got to go, notes to type up. If you've got any more questions, just give me a shout, OK?
Farewell, Mrs. Beeson. And try not to scratch. To what do I owe this pleasant interlude?
Daniel's out this evening, so I thought we could spend some quality time together.
Ooh, sounds delightful. Just the thought I need to get me through an afternoon of hypochondriacs and hemorrhoids.
You say the sweetest things.
Don't start.
I'm worried about you.
Oh, as my friend or a doctor?
Both.
So, I had a couple of drinks at lunchtime.
You had at least a bottle. Then you wanted to drive. Now you're here drinking alone. What do you think that looks like?
Look, I've had a rough couple of days, okay? Rob's wife nearly found us together this morning. He's been promising to tell her for ages.
Don't use alcohol as an emotional crutch, Hannah.
Have you ever thought that as a recovering gambler, you're a bit too eager to tar everyone with that addiction brush?
Yeah, I have actually.
You've done your best to ruin your own life, now you've gone all holier than thou.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I've made a complete mess of my life. I'm renting a room from a colleague. I've got a daughter I barely see. My parents live abroad and I've got so much debt that when I think about it, my head aches. And I don't want you to make the same mistakes.
I'm not like you. I can stop drinking whenever I want. See? I don't have a problem.
Hello, this is Rob McNabb. Please leave your message after the tone.
It's me. We need to talk about things. Call me, please.
See? I don't need it. Oh look, there isn't even any alcohol in that one.
Stop, okay? Please, stop. All right, I think you've got a dependency. You're using alcohol to escape reality. You're trying to use it to cope with problems. And once you start, it seems that you can't stop.
God. I'm such a mess.
All right, come here. Shh, it's all right.
Oh, that's it then. I'm a pathetic alkie.
It's not as bad as that. But I do think you need to speak to someone about managing your drinking.
Sorry I've been such a cow.
You know, sometimes when we have to change bad habits, we also have to change friends.
I can do that.
What about Rob? When was the last time you guys went out and had fun together without drinking? You know, when I went to my first Gamblers Anonymous meeting, I didn't know how to cope. I mean, the thought of not putting a bet on again, never feeling that buzz, absolutely consumed me. You know? And then I met this woman, Kay. The most intense relationship I've ever had. But it was toxic, you know, because we just brought the wrong things out in each other. You know, always egging each other on to do worse and worse things, stupider things. Anything to replace the high of gambling.
What are you saying?
I don't think Rob is concerned about your drinking. I think that he's using you to get out of a bad marriage.
No. We love each other.
Okay, tell me, do you think you would have got into this relationship if you'd been sober?
Maybe not.
There.
I am in love with him. I don't think I can give him up too.
I have to. Have you been crying?
Rob, this isn't a good time. Can I call you later?
What's going on? One minute you're demanding I leave Sandy, the next you're trying to get rid of me. Oh, right. I get it. So much for him being a family friend.
It's not what you think. Hannah's just having some problems.
He's right. I just need to work some stuff out.
Don't go cold on me now, Hannah. I need you.
Rob, I know you're in there. Your car's outside.
Sandy!
Rob, I know all about you and that slut. I was right then.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
Hannah's friend.
Have you told her?
Of course not.
Told me what?
Why don't you share the happy news, dear?
Sandy's pregnant.
I liked you, you know. I trusted you. You knew he was married. He had a baby.
I'm sorry. It was a mistake.
Mistake?
You told me you didn't sleep together anymore.
It was an accident.
What, sleeping with your wife or getting her pregnant? Oh, I'm so stupid. I followed the oldest line in the book.
So did quite a few others.
How did you...
Rob, you were never very good at hiding it. And I wasn't ready to accept it. I had to think about Ellie. You know he doesn't want me to have the baby.
That's your decision. You don't have to make it yet.
Hell, I'm keeping it. You're welcome to him. I just hope you like children because you'll be seeing his every other weekend.
I don't think so. You don't know what you want, Rob. You're just addicted to the chase, that's all.
Good luck, Hannah. I'm sure you deserve better than him. We both do.
I'm so sorry.
But you know, in a funny way, I think you've done me a favour.
I'll see you.
I think you better go too. I'll have my resignation in the morning.
Hannah. It doesn't have to be like this.
Yes, it does.
This looks ravishing. And dinner smells divine. A little contribution from me.
Oh, thank you.
This is lovely. Is it new?
Yes, Irish rose damask.
Reminds me of some old bed sheets of mine.
Now, that kind of talk won't get dinner ready.
Round table. Furniture of kings.
Yeah, Saturday, 3 p.m, St Catherine's Hall. We'll be there. Thank you.
Are you sure you don't mind?
Oh, not at all. I'm the king of the 12-step program. And once you've been for your first meeting, you'll get a sponsor and you won't need me again.
Thanks, Daniel. Don't know what sort of a mess I'd be in now if it wasn't for you.
I know how hard it is to admit your life's out of control. Funny thing is, seeing you in this situation's made me realise how my family must have felt.
At least you're on the road to recovery.
I hope so. I want to be a better dad.
You will be. Come here.
There you go. Thank you. Just small sips. You don't want to be sick again.
You said I'd feel better, not worse.
I know. Just hang in there. Sometimes the medication does this, but it's usually temporary. Do you want to do something to take your mind off it?
I can't face the day room.
How about writing down how you feel? Yeah, okay. I'll go and get you a pen and some paper.
Hey, Sam. Yeah, sorry to do this at such late notice. I'm gonna have to cry off. Yeah, tough day. I'll call you tomorrow. Bye.
Nana is mounting the castle of its princess.
Sorry.
Dear Michelle, I'm really confused. Dear Michelle, it's so hard to understand. Dear Michelle.
Well, well. Look who's rolled back into town.
What Heston and I get up to on my kitchen table should not be the subject of gossip.
That woman ransacked my entire life, but I'm not giving her a chance to do that to me again. Not ever.
Oh,
Sandra?
my head hurts. I feel sick. Oh.
Investigating a military cover-up, Steve's got his hands full in Diagnosis Murder, next here on BBC1 Scotland.